Charity, diligence, kindness, patience, chastity, temperance, and humility. These are the 7 heavenly virtues. A virtue isn't an act, it's a quality. And today we'll take a look at 7 Honkai starrail content creators that represent these 7 virtues. Starting with charity. Charity is defined as a willingness to give to others voluntarily and beyond just money. Every time I make one of these videos, charity is always the hardest virtue to come up with a creator for, so I'm gonna hyper-extend the definition of charity, and maybe it's a stretch, but let's just consider charity as a kindness and tolerance for others, as well as a love for mankind. Mina Aoyama is a VTuber with over 150,000 on YouTube and over 60,000 on Twitch. She's a creator who became large in the Genshin category, I believe, but has since become one of starrail's most prominent figures. When looking at charity as a kindness or love of others, Mina Aoyama fits that description, I think. Look, I don't know much about this creator, she just has a model that I've seen a lot in passing online, so I thought, yeah, they're pretty cool, let's use them in this video. Now what I do know is Mina Aoyama's a bit of a coomer, and in a community full of, Mina Aoyama's been welcomed with open arms. She gives to the community in a way that makes people feel comfortable, and beyond that, she even gives back to the community in ways such as art contests where people can not only win money, but they can be given an outlet to make their own creations known. I know I may be reaching with this one, but this community is full of some selfish sons of guns, and Miss Mina Aoyama is a hidden gem in that regard. Yeah, I like Mina. Wow, the first name basis. She's good. Yeah. You're making it weird, kid. Diligence is defined as careful, persistent, earnest, and devoted effort put into something. It's the quality of being extremely thorough, exhaustive, or accurate. Now for this virtue, I've selected 2 different creators because they make a similar type of content, and I wanted to make sure that both of their channels are recognized. Rogue Killer EXE is the content creator with over 40,000 on YouTube and is truly one of, if not the, most underrated channel that'll be brought up in this video. I'm in Flame is a bit more well known, having almost 200,000 on YouTube. Both Rogue Killer and I'm in Flame produce some of the most in-your-face sensory overload videos you'll find in the Honkai starrail category of YouTube. The videos can be summed up with a single word: meme. But that's nothing new, now is it? No, it's not. What makes these channels so special is that these videos aren't just meme compilations. They're properly edited works of art that grab your attention and don't even leave a single moment of downtime to potentially lose it. If you've edited videos before, you know how time consuming they can be. So to produce videos at the quality of these 2 channels is proof of the diligent effort put into it. These videos are cinematic, automatic, super hypnotic. Yo, can I shut the mess up? Look, I don't think this one needs much explanation. Go watch a Rogue Killer and I'm in Flame video and suddenly this virtue becomes pretty clear to see. Kindness in the sense of the 7 heavenly virtues is to treat others as equals. It's to be considerate, friendly, and genuine to others. Simply put, kindness is to treat others as yourself. Tectone is chill. Yo, can I explain first or relax? I know, tectone and kindness, yeah, that's contradictory right there to say in the same sentence. And I know everyone's tired of seeing Biggie Fat Boy Tectone, but when you have so much presence, it's kind of hard not to be included in videos like these. And I know when you hear something like kindness, Tectone isn't the first person you'd think of, but kindness can also just be described as a willingness to help others. And despite how big of a scumbag Tectone could be considered by people, there's no denying the goodness behind his unfiltered attitude. Is he always right? Heck no. Realistically, you could consider unfiltered and genuine to be synonymous in this regard. Tectone's a large creator with close to 2 million combined followers on YouTube and Twitch, and he's arguably the largest, or at least most well-known starrail creator. That being said, Tectone makes an active effort in giving smaller creators a platform, an outlet, and a chance to grow their own community. Even beyond the content side of things, Tectone's had many different influencers stick their necks out for him and vouch for his caring character. He may be a fat, unfiltered but that doesn't take away from his very blatant and obvious willingness to help those around him, regardless of online persona or real-life friend. And that is the virtue of kindness. Yeah, smite me. Braxophone is a creator with almost 300,000 on YouTube and over 40,000 on Twitch. In the 7 heavenly virtues, Braxophone embodies, well,
Alexa, play
Patience Anthem.
Patience is known as controlling anger. When you tame emotions, you become a gamer.
Alright, let's chill. I'm chilling. Psych.
Be patient. That's what you have to do. Be patient.
If you didn't clearly get the point, Braxophone embodies the virtue of patience because he's remained calm, composed, and civil despite having been one of the main factors in the recent Hoyoverse creator drama. A patient person isn't someone who lacks any rage. A patient person is someone who's slow to anger. And it wasn't until absolutely necessary that Braxophone said anything. And that slow to respond reaction, despite being fully justified in doing so, is exactly the virtue of patience. Chastity is the denial of impure thoughts. It's refraining from of course. Why do I keep doing that? Honestly, this community has so many super coomers that literally none of you fit this virtue. If the flying Nimbus was real, not a single one of you is gonna get to ride on it. So I'm gonna sneak myself in here. I'm purely wholesome always, especially when it comes to my little cinnamon roll. I see all men as kings and all women as well-respected queens. So I'm the virtue of Fine, Vulcan. He's a content creator with over 130,000 on YouTube and 15,000 on Twitch. In the starrail scene, Vulcan could be considered one of the more pure-hearted in the bunch. Vulcan's content is strictly game-based, and it's rare to catch him thirsting over any character, if ever. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Vulcan's content revolves around guides, reviews, and other game news. Bars. That's nothing particularly groundbreaking in the industry, but the abstaining from sexual comments is groundbreaking here. I initially found Vulcan through the My Hero Gacha game, so I'm not particularly sure what his content is truly like nowadays in the starrail side of things, but as far as I've been able to tell, Vulcan, at least publicly, remains pure of mind. Temperance is the ability to take things in moderation, to resist temptation. It's regarded simply as self-restraint or self-discipline. Gacha Smack is a creator with over 60,000 on YouTube and over 10,000 on Twitch. He does variety starrail content ranging anywhere from reacts to guides to drama. And surely you wouldn't think that someone who's often involved in arguments or debates would be considered for the virtue of self-control. But let me paint the picture this way. When people fight, the feeling of bitterness or resentment towards the other is usually something hard to shake off. That is the sin of wrath. But when you're someone like Gacha Smack who beefs with other creators, but then their buddy water under the bridge a week later, you end up with someone who very clearly possesses a great deal of self-restraint and control. Gacha Smack isn't Temperance because he never has issues with anybody. I'd be a straight up liar if I said that. Gacha Smack is Temperance because despite having issues with people at times, he never keeps issues with them. You feel me? Humility is a low, or for lack of better words, humble view of yourself. Humility lacks arrogance, cockiness, and synonyms of the like. Mr. Pokey's a fairly new content creator that's gained over 60,000 on YouTube and over 40,000 on Twitch. He dropped a video describing his humble upbringing and where he started at in his creation of content. He details the way he was raised, how his mindset as a person worked, and what ignited the fire inside of him to dive into taking content seriously. You know, I have a bad habit of doing this. Like, I change up the music at moments like these and it makes me look mad disingenuous, I ain't gonna lie. I personally don't watch Mr. Pokey, but from clips I've seen and his rapid rate of growth, it's clear to see that his sudden and explosive rise to popularity would have gotten to anyone, not Mr. Pokey. He's remained real in what he puts out and maintains good relations with those who are genuine towards him, small or large. He doesn't complain about what he has presented before him and makes the most of what he can, even if that's a $10 PC bought off Temu and resold on the Facebook market that explodes from running Discord. Mr. Pokey works with what he's got until he can step it up, and his grateful spirit is exactly the virtue of humility. As with all my videos in this genre, I'll link all the content creators brought up in the description box below, so go check them out in order to form your own opinions, and let me know what content creators you think could be substituted into any of these 7 heavenly virtues. Comment more video ideas. I'ma catch y'all boys and girls in the next one, alright? We out this piece. Yo.